Well, hi folks, this is Darren with My RV Works, and I'm really enjoying answering questions that some of our viewers will ask us. And so if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe and you'll get it pretty frequently. You know, we certainly have a lot of questions that we can get to. So this one's coming from his tag handle, whatever, is SRK. I don't know where you're at. And hey, do us a little fun thing. If you ask us a question, just give us just let us know where you're at. It's always fun. So SRK, that's his screen name. His question is, he's got a CPAP machine at night, and when they're not connected to shore power, after about 2 hours, a GFCI will kick out. And it's a relatively new issue. Could I advise? Thanks. And he enjoys the site. So my question on your CPAP, I wear one too at night, and when I go camping, so a couple things there. First, the CPAP I have is a Dream something. I was going to actually get it and show you, but I took all this time and energy to get an inverter installed in one of my RVs that I like going camping in. We've got several, and I just pick and choose. And I put all this time and energy, put that inverter in, make sure I did my battery sizing so it could run all night. And then I'm like, wait a minute, why don't I contact or go to the manufacturer's website and get the little cigarette lighter plug, you know, that plugs right in, and that way I don't have to have the inverter. And so that's been fantastic for me. So it was like $30 though for this plug, and it's I would recommend getting the, don't mess with this thing, you know, don't go cheap. So an idea there is to just go ahead and get that cigarette lighter 12 volt plug, and then you might need to tap into a 12 volt source or just come directly from your battery, and then get that little socket and then plug the thing in, and the other plug plugs into your CPAP machine. That's what I did. It works great. Now, a question for you though, you're saying that you're not on shore power, and after about 2 hours is when this thing happens. So my question to you would be, you must be running some kind of an inverter for this to happen, because if you're running a GFCI and you're not on shore power, then you've got to be getting power from your batteries to feed your GFCI. So I didn't read anything like that on your comment, but my first question is, are you running an inverter? And if you are running an inverter, then my next question would be, are you going modified sine wave or pure sine wave? The CPAP machines want to see a pure sine wave. They don't want to see the modified sine wave. So that might be part of the problem on that. So that would be my first question. Another thing I wrote on my things is your battery voltage. Okay. So if your battery is feeding your inverter, and I'm only going to go on an assumption that you're using an inverter to feed this thing, okay? Because you mentioned GFCI and offshore power. So your battery voltage would be something I would be curious about. And also the biggest thing that I would be curious about is your modified sine wave versus a pure sine wave. And then another thing I would be curious about is if you unplug your CPAP, you can do this during the day when you're not sleeping. If you unplug your CPAP machine, after 2 hours, does it still trip a GFCI? You know, or is it only is it only your CPAP machine? So those are some things I would do to troubleshoot if I was there. So I hope that helps. It wasn't the exact answer you may have been looking for, but I like that cigarette lighter plug thing. That really works great for us, and I don't have to worry about the batteries of the inverter. Still have to worry about the batteries, but I'm losing so much in my power just converting it from DC to AC, just so I can plug into my wall receptacle to convert it back to DC to make the CPAP run. So let's just go all DC. So I hope that helps. If it does, hey, like and subscribe to our channel, share it with your friends. And so from all of us at My RV Works, this is Darren signing off until the next video.